What's up, y'all? It's your boy Certified Badmus, and welcome back to another video. As y'all know, I'm all about keeping it real with my whole Turo experience or whatnot. So today is just a very organic video of some of the experiences that I encounter. With this one in specific being something crazy that I just thought, it was only right that I share with you guys, my loyal supporters and everybody who's been watching me. I know I show y'all the good, the receipts and whatnot, but then it's only right that I show you guys the other experiences that happen, because it's not all grapes and roses. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of other stuff goes on with the business as well. So today is just another organic video that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So my Tesla was brought back to me sometime yesterday, and I experienced some of the most crazy experience that's happened to me so far. I wouldn't even say some of the most crazy experience, but something like this has happened, but not up to this extent. So come on with me. Before I get into details and show you exactly what happened, as you guys all know, Turo has a strict policy of not smoking while your vehicle is being rented. But my guest decided to, avoid that policy and be young, irresponsible, and do so much damage when it comes to smoking. Not only did he smoke and try to cover up his tracks, this individual decided, I'm going to smoke and keep all the receipts and evidence to let you guys know that I does this for real. So come on with me. Let me show you guys some evidence. Right here, as you can see, is the mat. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a little bit dirty, but this is all his doing. So, yeah, this is not how I gave him the vehicle. I'll actually show some pre-trip photos, and this will be the post-trip photos. But yeah, look at this. As you guys can see, I already drove it to the gym or whatnot, but you can see the little remnants or whatnot, right? You can see all that right there, the little green stuff, trash or whatnot. Seat was very, very white before giving it to him, and you can see the seat is not as white as it should be. The lightning's probably not reflecting on that too good, so it might look like it's all great, but it's far from that. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. You can see the exterior as well. Very, very dusty or dirty. That I'm not even tripping about too much, to be very honest, because, look at the wheels, look at the tires. You get that? Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm not really tripping about all this too much, to be very honest. And my reason being, with the exterior, I understand that the exterior will get dirty. And this is not something that you could probably, kind of like, what's the word? This is not something that's not something that you could probably like avoid. You park outside, wherever you park, it might rain, it might get some bird poop or whatnot, but the interior is something that I'll never take for granted. So not only did my guest, by himself, but it looked like he invited some friends to join in his habits as well. And just so you guys know, I'm not against smoking or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. When it comes to being irresponsible with it, that's something that I could just never do. But look at that. Crazy, right? You guys see all that green stuff? See all that green stuff in there? Look at this on the seats. Look at that. Just no remorse. Just no remorse. Just no remorse. As you guys can see right here, there's also some tobacco, you know what I'm saying, left in there. So from his backwoods or whatnot. There was also a backwood wrapper around here somewhere, if I can find it. But either way, you guys can see how much evidence this individual decided to leave. Was he scared? I don't know. Did he not read Turo's policy? I don't know. Did he not understand that there could be consequences behind this? I just don't know. It's funny to me because I was just thinking to myself, like, if you weren't rented from Hertz, Enterprise, Avis, Budget, or wherever, whatever actual company, let's say from the airport or whatnot, you will never, ever do this. So what makes you think just because it's Turo, you can do this? Like, what's actually going through your brain, going through your mind to make you feel like this is okay? For you to leave this much evidence is crazy. It's crazy. He left some bags in here, juice in here. So funny, he even left his food in here. I'm not gonna open this because that will be disgusting. I'm actually disgusted touching it. Seat came back dirty. I don't know if you guys can see this clearly from the video, but seat came back dirty. And what's so funny is, as you guys all know, I have a seat cover. And this individual decided, you know what? I'm gonna take off your seat cover and just, invite the homies or whatnot and flex with the full white seats. To be very, very honest and to be very, very fair, I understand this, right? And I get it. You might want to get the full experience. You don't want anything to cover the white seats. But if you're going to do that, then please be responsible with the seats, because that's the whole reason why there's a seat cover there anyways. I remember one of my last videos, I actually charged somebody like $85 for a cleaning fee just because you took off my seat cover and then you brought the seats back dirty. And I got some backlash in the comments like, why would you do that? That's not fair. That's scamming. And to my defense, I'm just like, how's that scamming? If you're going to take off the seat covers, cool. But then if you're going to mess up the seats, what's the point of a seat cover? Come on now. We're all human and we all understand. Let's all think about it like that. We're human. And if it was our vehicle, we'll be somewhat shitty as well. Now, last but not least is something that really, really offended me and took this experience to the extreme. Right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh man, the sun is reflecting real bad. The sun is reflecting real bad. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but that's a chip, little crack on my screen. Instead of trying to find a way to show that to you guys, I'm just gonna leave a picture right here or right there to kind of leave reference of the damage, because right now it doesn't give it no justice, and I don't want it to feel like I'm whining or whatnot. But this individual left a chip on my Tesla computer screen. That seriously annoyed me. Really pissed me off. Everything else was cool because it's something that I've experienced in the past. This is not the first time I've actually seen in the car when tobacco or whatnot. It's probably like my 5th time. Every time I do charge them $150 fee. But this was really, really traumatizing because I'm just like, what the heck? Like, this is a scratch. How it happened, I'm not sure. Like, when I feel it, I can feel like the glass pulling off a little bit. Now, this really pissed me off because I'm just like, how in the world did you possibly make this happen? So right now, I'm in the process of dealing with that. On the other end, what sucks with Turo is when damages are 3 inches or less, especially when it's interior damage, it's considered basic wear or tear. I'm on the 75% plan, and that doesn't cover basic wear or tear, interior basic wear or tear of 3 inches or less. So I probably would not be getting covered for this damage, but I'm in works and talks with my guest to provide some kind of financial compensation to the replacement fix of this or whatsoever. Now, might not be enough because for a situation like this, Tesla will require you to actually get a whole new computer screen. I know he's not going to be able to afford that or will not be willing to pay that. But to my satisfaction and to make me feel better, I feel it's only right that I get some kind of monetary compensation. To my defense, he has kind of agreed to that. Now, the amount he's going to pay is still in talks, it's still in works. Now, when it comes to the smoking, I'll definitely be charging a smoking violation of $150. I will be compensated that from Turo. But overall, I just wanted to share my experience with you guys or whatsoever and just let you guys know the different things I have to face and I have to go through. Times like this make me question my business, make me question actually being on the platform and continuing it. Now, when it comes to the damage of the screen, I don't want you guys to feel like it could never get covered. If you were on the Turo 60% plan, then there's a high chance that you would get coverage for that, right? If you're on the Turo 60% plan, which means you only take home 60% of your earnings. I'm on the 75% plan, which doesn't necessarily include that. In times like this, you just have to pray for a responsible guest to be able to understand and willing to communicate and come to some kind of resolution. You know, it's not always the best resolution possible, what you would prefer, but at least it's something to keep you, you know, the business going or whatnot. But yeah, that was just my experience. And I wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. You know, I don't want it to always feel like it's all about the money. It's not all about the money. It's all about the journey. It's always all about the journey for me to be able to share with you guys my experience for whatever you guys have going on, and just, you know, a good watch or a good listen or just a good understanding. It's truly about the journey. I feel so grateful to have a community here with me, a community that consistently watches my videos every time that I drop. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. Like, if you feel any type of way about this experience, let me know in the comments down below. This is just a quick video sharing my experience with you all. I go by the name Certified Badmus. It's a joy and pleasure of mine to be able to share and showcase, you know, the different things I have in my life and just put videos together. That's what I like doing for a living. You know what I'm saying? Aside from Turo or whatever else. Like I said, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ski!